Greetings. Hello. And I'm so excited to be back. Listen here. It is so amazing to be here with you all for part two of Jaguar Wright's shocking divorce sabotage. Queen Tulsa's exclusive, the untold story. In this compelling video, we delve into the intricate relationship between Jaguar Wright and her current boyfriend, Odell, as they reach out to the esteemed reporter, Queen Tulsa. The narrative unfolds amidst a tumultuous divorce, marked by allegations of sabotage initiated through a revealing email. This email exposes shocking details of unsavory actions that have come to light. Will Queen Tulsa rise to the occasion to fulfill her journalistic duty, or will she illuminate the pitfalls of intervening in a partner's divorce? Join us as we explore the complexities of love, loyalty, and the consequences of meddling. All right, now let's get up in here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's shout out to Miss KCMO for her membership. Thank you so much for your membership. You are definitely appreciated. And Miss Judy Coles, thank you so much for the $3 super sticker. Okay, we are getting this party started off right. It is Friday, December the 27th. The current time is 3:43. Let's thank you and let's get into the action. Thank you all so much for supporting Queen Tulsa, the show, whether it's a like, a share, a subscribe, a Cash App, a PayPal, or a Zelle. Thank you for coming by and watching the show. And this is your commercial for being acknowledged for just being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Without you, who would be watching? Thank you for tuning in. All right, so now that we've gotten that out the way, I know you all have been waiting for this email that I received. Uh-huh. This is the email that I received from Jaguar Wrights and her new boyfriend, Odell. He's going through a divorce and she's, supposed to be the next leading lady. You know, marriage, maybe adoption. Because at the end of the day, Jaguar Wright does not have permission to be around his children that he share with his soon to be ex-wife. If you were unaware of this, I am here to inform you that Jaguar Wright is not to be around the children. You probably want to say, well, why is that? Well, if you heard Jaguar Wright out here on these YouTube streets and have followed her journey, you would know that she is not to be trusted. And neither is Odell. When you talk about a man that walked down the aisle, okay, come on, somebody. This man took this woman's hand in marriage, and made children with her. Okay, come on, somebody. What are those kids to think? What are those kids to think? The kids are innocent. Nobody's going to think about the kids. So we just going to totally ignore the kids and the trauma. When you talk about a woman coming up in your daddy's life and she's hogging up all of his attention, and he's, you know, sometimes not in a good mood because he didn't sat up here and have to deal with her and her antics. Get into it. I want y'all to really get into it. Do y'all see the bigger picture here? Do you think that Jaguar Wright is with Odell for good reasons? Let me tell you this. This woman was going from pillar to post, going from cash app to cash app to borrowing to lending, lending out her goods. And listen here, and this is my thing. The reason why I'm not really pressed by it because when you have to do what you got to do, you just got to do what you got to do. But in this situation, Jaguar Wright had a steady income. Her ex-husband, Gerald, and shout out to all of the service members and anyone that has served this country. We definitely want to thank you. Absolutely. But he had a steady income. He was getting, an income from the government because he has served. Some may say, well, oh girl, well, he didn't serve. Well, guess what? He signed up and he was a part of it. He signed up and he was a part of it. So I'm not going to go into depth of what was his ranking and what was this and what was that. I know that that man decided to put his life on the line, which he didn't have to. That man laid his life down on the line so many times for this woman. And I want you all to understand this. This woman dabbles with men and she dabbles with women. And there is no shade. Shout out to the LGBTQIA plus community. But when you want to lean on the community for your benefit, but every moment that you get, the LGBTQ community members are insulted by you, and you were just here in a whole full-blown relationship with a stud woman. You stole a stud woman from her family. Let's get into that. All right, we do have a new goal. Our goal is 5 super stickers. If you all want to participate in the raffle, we will be having a raffle today. We will be giving away 2 items. If you all would like to participate on the main channel, the Queen Tulsa Show, in next case with Queen Tulsa, we have 5 goals. In order for you to enter into the raffle, you have to go to see the goal and contribute to the goal, and that enters you into the raffle. So we will be raffling off some items if we reach our goal. All right, and we do have one winner from our last goal, which is Ariel Summers. Thank you so much. All right, let's get into this email right here. So in this email, as I left off last time, so if you did not watch part 1, please go watch part 1 and get informed. So on this section of the email, they say, and I say they because it was more than one, it was Jaguar Wright and Odell. They're speaking of his soon-to-be ex-wife. She started her production company called Blank Faith Productions with a guy named David Spates. And so they send me this clip of her and the guy. And I'll make this special. So for the members, I'll do a members only live and we'll watch these videos that we do have. So for our members, if you are a member, We will watch these videos together this evening. Oh, maybe I shouldn't scroll up. Okay, let me see what y'all can see on the screen. Okay, good. Okay, so it says Anise has tried acting but isn't really good at it. So she is producing now. So pretty much I want you all to take a listen. What Odell is saying is my ex-wife or my soon-to-be ex-wife is jealous of Jaguar Wright. And, my ex-wife is a reject. She tried to make it in Hollywood, but it just didn't go that far. She got into a film and he tried to discredit her. And I'm going to tell you like this. He got very, very disgusting. Hey, Couture Bay. Couture Bay says, thank you for the donations. Thank you for the donations. He got very disgusting in this email. He got very disgusted. Listen here. Odell and Jaguar Wright wanted me to drag his soon to be ex wife for filth. They wanted me to go. Listen here. I have phone numbers. This guy has provided me phone numbers in this email. In this email. Did they break up, him and Jag? No, they didn't break up because she's his cash cow right now. She's then got him a YouTube channel started to where he can get his donations and things like that in. Uh-huh. It's so interesting that this particular couple are out here playing as though they are very innocent and they are in mad love. From an exclusive source behind the scenes, told me the Jaguar Wright, that black guy that everyone's seen, the public seen. You want to know who that had come from? Join our memberships. Join our memberships and we'll get into it. Hello. Let's go. So it says Anise started her production company and has tied her company to blank blank films because she doesn't have any real credits in production. So this is my thing. If this woman was so horrible, and if this woman was so trashy, and if this woman wasn't like wifey material, why would he wife her? Why would he wife her? And let me ask you this. Are divorces pretty? You know? And divorces, in my mind, each party is going to give their summary of the events that occurred in that marriage. But when you team up with your new partner and decide to spill dirty laundry, what that says to me is if you would do this to her, you will do it to me. And I might as well just get comfortable and pick my ticket and wait and get ready for you to call my number. Cause you're gonna dog me out. And whoever you get with, they're gonna dog me out as well. Hey Shauna, how you doing? Hey Quinty, happy holidays, sis. Hey baby. Hey Michelle Ross. Thank y'all for coming on in. Yes. All right, what we're doing right here is we're reading the email that Jaguar Wright and her current boyfriend Odell sent to me. They wanted me to go at his ex-wife. Like I didn't have any. Child, please. Listen. Listen. I need you all to really get into this email. I want you all to get up into this email. Please get up into this email. Can y'all get up into this email for me, please? Get into this email. Are y'all understanding what is going on right now? Please, somebody help me, please. Do y'all get what I'm saying? Do y'all understand what are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? If this man will sit up here and conjure up all this nastiness, this is his child's mother. If he don't give two flying F's about her, what do you think he feels about you? And this is his wife. Let's talk about it. What you think is gonna happen when it's time for Mad Day and you and him? All right, let's get into these comments. Shauna says this is an unpopular opinion, but has anyone wondered why Jaguar just so happened to be around when all this stuff was going down, or how she just happens to have all this inside info? Well, listen here. I've got the answer for you. She likes to lie, and like the thumbnail says, things have to, it's got to coincide with her narrative. She wanted me to lie. I'm not interested in lying. She wanted me to come out here and lie to the people that genuinely subscribe to me. Why would I do that? Oh, we gonna stage a fight. I'm gonna be mad at you. You're gonna be mad at me, and then we're gonna have a makeup. No, we're not gonna do that. I'm not interested in that. On every rich black man in Hollywood. Get into that. Just very strange. It is very strange. And we're going to get into all of that. Thanks, Queen Tulsa. I appreciate you. Oh, you are so welcome. Thank you. Because without you, who will be watching? Michelle Ross says, shaking my head. Now get into this. We're going to get up into these receipts. He says in 2010, she worked on a film titled Blank Blank. Not sure what her role was, but the people on set said she was a snake. And they had to fire her. Well, it seems like there are two snakes. If she's gonna be a snake, then honey, you might as well be a snake as well. You telling all of her business. This is the woman that you had intercourse with, that you was jumping up and down in. Okay, how much of a snake was she? Please interact with this video. Yes. Yes. Please make it make sense. Can you imagine what Odell would be saying about Jaguar, right? Yes. Yes. And I'll give you, let's say, we'll say 3. That itch is nuts. She's stinking. And he gonna say, you know, she would do anything for a Klondike bar. She'll do anything for a mattress. She'll do anything for a bag of weed. She'll do anything for oxtails. She's a crazy, you know what? It wouldn't be nothing pretty. It would be she's a has-been, she's a wannabe, I pimp that bee. I mean, it would be all types of sorts of things. So he goes on to say she is supposed to be a Christian, but she did a film along with Ron Jeremy called Crazy Animal in 2007, where she is being raped by a white guy in a goat's mask. Now, I was over there like, when we had this phone conversation, he was like, um, Well, first and foremost, Jaguar Wright had put him up to she had put him up to emailing me. I mean, she had they got on the phone with me some way, somehow. Okay, where's my background? Okay, hold on. So some way, somehow they got we were on the phone and we were talking. And so pretty much he was like, pretty much Jag had recommended me to get the story out because I'm this fabulous journalist and I'm just this fabulous creator, and there are going to be opportunities for me with their network, and they were going to give me a time slot, and they were seeing that, oh, I'm just this big old star, and they are going to, really put me on the map. So, I'm like, how you doing? I was like, okay, I'm with it. Let's do it. Come on. So they say, we need a favor. We trust you to put this story out. Jag is like, yeah, his ex-wife, she's trying to comfort him. She's trying to divorce him. She's trying to, just be malicious in the courts. She doesn't want him to see his kids. And, see, this is my thing. First is, he's a great dad. He sees his kids and things like this. And then they're going to try to push it to me like, oh, she's not, letting him visit his kids, really just trying to give me like the low down, dirty scoop. But, I was all ears. And, I'm just like, okay, okay, okay. So then he's like, I need you to go in on her. I really need you to drag her. I said, I'm going to drag her socks off. That's what I told him. I said, I'm going to drag her socks off. I said, I want y'all to email me. I want you to put all the detail and everything that you want me to say to her. I'm going to say, I said, I'm going to make it to where I'm going to drag her. I'm going to drag her because she shouldn't have did this to you. You're a good man. And like I told Jag, that's a good man, Savannah. See, when individuals try to sit up there and play in your face, honey, girl, get you a brush and join them. Get you a brush. Okay. So guess what they did? Oh, Michelle Ross says she's an effing demon. Oh, yes, she is. You can look in Jag's eyes and she ain't nothing there. You know what? Yes. And the individuals that were under her care in the mod squad, but this is my thing. I've always told people that I am a reporter. I am a reporter. I will report on my own family's business, girl. That's how much of a reporter I am. I tell people all the time, I'm a reporter, but I'm not going to remind you. Okay. And, there was some nefarious things that had went on, with Jaguar Wright and her crew. See, this is the thing. Her goal is to be a cult leader. See, her thing was she was supposed to take Nature Boy's place. When Nature Boy went into those prisons or got locked up, as soon as they locked him up, she was supposed to be crowned. She was supposed to be crowned. That's why the members of Carbon Nation was around her. That's why she was in contact with those folks. That's why Legina Gold, that she was playing off to be R. Kelly's daughter, she was connected with them folks. I'm telling y'all what it was. She wanted to be allegedly the individuals that were monsters in the industry. She wanted to be the female monster. She wanted to join the other female monsters, but she wanted to be the biggest one. She wanted to be bigger than Nicki Minaj. Who's bigger than Miss Nicki Minaj? Let's get into it. And then she tried to bribe me with Miss Wendy Williams. Listen here. She gonna say, well, I know some people that work with Wendy Williams, and I know that, you really look up to her. Yeah, I look up to her, but she's not my idol. Wendy Williams, she is an inspiration. She is not an idol. So, Let's clear the air on that. Nobody's my idol but the higher power. Get into that. Okay. And I know where my blessings come from. And man don't give me nothing. The higher power does, the universe does. Okay. Yes. So it was like she was trying to break me, like breaking a horse. This woman was trying to break me. They was trying to initiate me. She was doing a lot. But like I said, there's more to the emails. We will be doing part 3 soon to the royal members. We will be, I will share with you all the videos on the community tab. So if you would like to be a part of in the know, I will say trigger warning and I will let you watch at your own risk. But this is what he sent to me. And I believe that I will be sharing it on the community tab for the Queen Silver and higher. For the Queen Silver and higher. Yes, absolutely. So listen here, I want to thank you all so much for coming out for this beautiful broadcast. We will be going live here at 4:30. We will be going into J-Lo and P. Diddy. J-Lo does not have clean hands. I feel like J-Lo is going to be wrapped up and tangled up in this court case with Diddy and Jay-Z. I feel like a lot of information is going to hit us like a wrecking ball, okay, before this New Year's. I feel like there's something big also going to come out before we even hit into the new year. So I want y'all to know that I appreciate you. And, if you have a story, tell it, at your convenience. And if you have been through any traumatic situations in life, I say get you some help. You are not alone. And if you look at my description on all my videos, there's a big description in there with a directory of numbers where you can call, from shelters to, the 988 number. So there are resources there for you. Before we get up out of here, I would like to pay homage to Queen Amada Shakur. This is her record, and I want to share it with you.
This is the sound of Image by Malcolm.
In my blood, kings all in my circle. You touch one of mine and you're done. They show no love for the queen. Why you hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans? I got dreams like King Luther, shed blood like Tulsa. You ain't helping my people, I ain't got nothing to say to ya. I want all the smoke like hookah. Talking reparations, America won't be great until they give us compensation. I'm like, I'm the hottest right now. I see a bunch of lames out here trying to jock on my style. They be doing too much. I'm the queen, it's too easy. It's like they all in Popeyes, how they be talking so greasy. I just sit back and laugh while these haters get madder. So nefarious how they don't roll my pockets with cheddar. I tell them they can do better. These snakes in the grass can leave a bite on your ass, cause y'all be trusting too fast. I got my foot on the gas, other one on they necks. Dropping receipts on haters, you better show some respect. I'm never facing regret, we only facing the threat.
This is the sound of Image by Malcolm.
It's a cut on the gas, other one on they necks. Dropping receipts on haters, you better show some respect. I'm never facing regrets, we only facing the threat. Running through every challenge like a relay, break no sweat. It's a cold game, so I got that blanket with me. Now that my people awaken, ain't no going to sleep. I do not play by my piece, this time I'm playing for keeps. You talking slick, but when I see you like them ends, we gon' meet. And I got gold all in my skin, God all in my blood.
All right. So I'll have a time where if anybody wants to come up, sound off on the topic at hand, we'll leave about 1 or 2 minutes open. I did drop the link in case anybody oh, may have questions, you know, um, about Jaguar and I, and kind of where things are with us right now. If you are curious, definitely leave a comment if you are a part of the replay gang. We definitely appreciate you. All right. And thank you so much, Miss KCMO, for becoming a member on the channel. And Miss Judy Coast, thank you so much for your donations. Oh, yes. All right. We got a special guest in the building. Who do we have? It's
Hello.
Couture. Hey, Couture, how you doing?
I'm doing amazing. Listen, I'm saying keep up the good work. Thank you for exposing that man she's with is a bum and she's a fraud too. It takes a lot of guts to tell the truth about people you were once trying to protect. So
That
I
is.
wanted to say that because when people hear me go off on Jag, they think it's because I simply just I don't know, I just don't like people who are self-centered and
Uh-oh, did we lose you? So while we're waiting, you guys make sure you follow Couture Bay here on YouTube. She does have a channel. She's your blogger's favorite blogger, and
yes.
she definitely does her thing over there. This is actually my prime time mixer sister, and I want y'all to get ready for 2025 because we are definitely coming live and we are definitely coming back with our brother Yusuf. So y'all make sure y'all follow Yusuf as well. Couture Bay. Okay.
Period. Look, like I said, I'm just happy that you spoke the truth on this lady. I don't have an issue. What I do have an issue with her is her lies. It's the lies for me. It's like the blatant lies. And then she's an agent of chaos. Like you you can't be a sorry, I was about to say you can't be a victim and an agent of chaos. It just doesn't work like ever. And I applaud you for speaking out against her because it takes a lot of guts to speak out against somebody who you once had respect for.
Yeah. And Couture, let's speak on that. Because let's be honest, there were she would hit the headlines or Tasha K might put her, cover a story or even cover the story, interview her son. And there were points that, you were making that I agree with, but it was like, but she's this, and I believe in her. What how what was going through your mind as a sister in Christ, knowing that we really support one another and we had a difference of opinion? How did you continue to still have a relationship with myself?
Well, one Queen Tulsa, people don't understand. We had a real in-depth conversation. I think it was the top of the year, the beginning of the new year, after all that stuff with that went down. And
Yeah.
then we were very transparent with each other. And I said, we don't have to always agree. I think people get that confused. I can work with you and be cool with you and you believe someone else. That's a part of life. I can't force you to see something from my lens point, just like you can't force me to see something from your lens point. But I always knew that Jag was a liar. She just lies for sport. It's just she lies, and I've seen the lies, and I was just tired of hearing the lies. I'm just one of those people. Like I can't go through with a plot that makes no sense and it's not adding up. It's one thing to have your opinion. It's another thing to blatantly lie on people. And I knew the facts were wrong because one. if she was at all these parties, how can she say she's a good mother? That's point number one. Two, if you're always freeing the girls from some type of harm and violation, how could you be a good wife? You know, and then it goes back to, so while you was doing all this freeing and witnessing all these things as a dominatrix, as a madame, as a, victim herself per se, when did you decide to speak up, and how come you continuously protect the people you claim you wanted to get rid? It just didn't make sense to me. That's where I drew the line. I don't feel like it's a blemish on you because you didn't host no interview knowing she was lying and out here spreading falsehoods. You were trying to be a friend to her, and then when it didn't work out, she flipped on you too. So I said in my head, eventually she'll see the truth. I'm sorry it came down to this, but she literally set herself up because they gave you the ammunition of showing not only are they deceitful, they're both trash, they're both opportunistic, and they don't care about no real victims because who have they helped? I'm gonna keep saying that until someone can prove to me that they helped somebody. Who has Jaguar Wright freed and helped? Who has her dusty man put her in connections with? If his wife was so trash, then how come he didn't rush to sign the papers? He rushed to go into Swallow and whatnot and degeneracy behind Jag. So I'm just confused. I really am.
That particular part right there. And you know what? That was so interesting too. Like he just, this was my thing. I just kind of felt like he was a handler. And I'm just gonna be honest. I felt like he was a handler, and he was to come in and pretty much whoever was around her disrupt that so he could have her in his care. And as you, I don't know if you noticed, but she has been, I don't know. She's just a little different now. I don't know if you can see the change in her, but there's definitely a change. And the change that I'm talking about is I've I'm in the past the drug use. I wonder if she's using now that she has a more of a her income has increased, you know? I don't know. It's
I would say I do feel like she's doing something she ain't got no business doing. And yeah, because that Pierce Morgan thing put her on the map. We saw that video where she was talking about Jay-Z. She seemed to be under the influence. Anybody with eyes can tell that.
Mhm.
I don't have to be a user of anything to know what use looks like. People act like we're not all adults. And that's what kills me. We're all adults, we can see with our eyes. And I think that's one of the other things that sets her apart as a liar, because she just blatantly lies. She lied about the drug use, she lied about everything.
Jay Z.
She's talking about she's getting married to this man. How are you gonna get married to a man who's already married? Like, make that make sense. It never makes sense for me, and that's why my tolerance for the BS is so low and limited. I just cannot. And I want us to leave her in 2024 with the rest of the degenerates and dusties we do not care about, because how is this benefiting her? It's not. It makes her look more and more every day like a nut.
And let me ask you this: have you saw her on the Sean Atwood show, or seen
Um,
any of
I
those clips? Hogan?
I seen her over there. I didn't like partake in the mess, but it goes back to show like she will do the bidding for the white man at any given call.
Yeah.
It's weird.
And then, and no shade to Tiffany Haddish, but she goes out and hang out with Tiffany Haddish. Well, Tiffany Haddish did a movie back in the day that was very inappropriate, but you go over and you hugging on her, and I mean, but you're trying to protect victims.
She is a cloud chasing heifer. I keep telling y'all that cloud chaser, she got that spirit in her because she has no identity, excuse me, of self. She don't love herself. What can we expect from a woman who's comfortable living in a Motel 6 or living out of a U-Haul? Like that speaks volumes, okay? And I know some girls who were down when they luck who ain't never did that.
Well, listen here, she don't have to worry about either of those two because this blogger named Cheryl's World, said that she's calling the cops, honey. She called the cops on her, and she
As she
said that,
should.
yeah, she said that she's working with the police. She's working with the police to get Jaguar Wright arrested, honey.
I
What are your
mean,
what are your thoughts on that?
she should. She's a criminal. She's invading the rest. Do your legal law abiding citizen duties. She
Listen
pays
here.
taxes. Lock her up. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
So let me ask you this. With the interview that Tasha K did with her son, was there something that woke you up? Was there something that you found out new? Or was it something that kind of made you have a more of a disdain for her?
Hearing that she's a deadbeat mother, that was crazy because she prides herself on being a good mother, and we still haven't seen the receipts of great motherhood. So, and saying she's a clout chaser and she's a whore for the spotlight, you know, I already knew those things. It was just the she wasn't a good mother that shocked me. I was like, ooh, we taking it there.
Yeah. But he's so intelligent, well spoken.
Yes, and she said that was AI too. That's how I know she's delusional. Like,
You know what?
mm-mm.
Ariel Summers says WCW was a fraud. It was a move to start a weed farm with the women working the fields, and who knows what else she'd do. Oh, but this is my thing. She didn't care who she laid down with,
Okay.
and we'll leave that for part three or maybe part four because there's in this. Oh no, we'll leave that for part three because in episode part two, I mentioned that Odell said that his ex-wife was in a film, and she played this role. It draws me to the fact, okay, if your wife did this role where she was getting raped, why are you complaining now? Like, I'm, why are you
Where was your
upset?
morals back then, and why was
What?
your wife having to do, the adult movie, and she's married to you?
Thank you,
Again, he's a bum.
very much so. Well, listen here. I'll send you the email so you can take a look at it and just kind of go over it just
Ooh,
because.
yeah,
Actually, let me go ahead and forward it over to you right now.
yeah. Put that in the chat, honey, because we need to see that.
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna send you the email so you can look at
Oh,
it.
oh, thank you. Because I'm
Yeah.
like, I was talking about with Yusuf and us.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so I'll put it in there.
Yeah,
Yes.
'cause I think that would be awesome. What is-
Yes. Okay. So, I don't know. This story is interesting. I'm really excited to see more of this unveil. I do feel like Jack is going to either end up in jail or in a mental facility. And when I say the mental facility, I kind of feel like he's gonna he's gonna have a hand in that.
Yes,
The
didn't
new
her
guy.
last man have a hand in turning her in? Baby, he's gonna need that money. Okay, it's gonna come down to the wire, and he's gonna need it. So I don't know why we're acting like we don't understand and we don't get it. Very strange,
Yeah.
very weird. I,
I'm
There-
speechless right now because of I'm thinking about the conversations that you and I have had and just the knowledge that has come to pass, and
It's something about seeing a fraud. I can spot them a mile away, honey. I don't know. it it's the lies. It's the lies that people don't pick up on. And maybe that's my specialty. I always said I can tell when someone's lying, and it's weird. I have a keen sense of ability of just knowing, like, no, that don't sound right. Let
yeah.
me focus in on that. I don't know why. But I don't feel pleasure in doing that because, again, I don't have a problem with her doing whatever she needs to do to get her money, but you've taken it too far. You're helping to destroy somebody, regardless if people feel they're a criminal or not, with falsehoods, fallacies, fairy tales. And white media is using those same lies to stick it to them. And I don't like that at all because if we're gonna take down the bad guys, let's just use the facts. We don't have to lie because the truth is there. The truth doesn't need any help. I say that all the time. Because when
Exactly.
you lie, it sets it up for them to go free.
Hmm. And then not even that, with the Tony Busby, she tried to like associate herself with the accuser attorney. This man had to come out and publicly say, like, no, there are no dealings with me and Jaguar, right? And she gets online and she's on the phone with, sounds like a secretary, and trying to make it as though seem as though, oh, somebody's reaching out to her, they want to talk to her and get her side of the story. Baby, your side of the story is all over the internet. So really, it's no, when we really talk about a statement, your statement is all over the internet. But when you try to retract and say that you didn't say that what you said about that man doing to you, girl, I fell out of my chair.
She's a liar. Like, I'm gonna keep saying this until I'm blue in the face. She told us Jay-Z just to backpedal and backtrack and retract. Like, no. We heard you loud and clear. And that's why I don't fool with a Jaguar Wright, because she lies all the time. And if she lies, the men be over there lying too.
Yeah, you know what they say about liars, can't be trusted and they are very dangerous. Any
Very
closing
dangerous.
remarks, Couture Babe, before we close out?
Yes, y'all support Queen Tulsa. Get these likes up. Share this video. Support your favorite creator. You know, Black media in full effect. The reason we call it Black media is because white media be trying to cross over into our spaces, honey, and we not letting them. That's all I have.
All right. So that was Bree. Make sure you guys follow her, Couture Bay, here on YouTube and all of the social medias. Hold on. And all of the social medias. That is her. Did I put your link in here? Yeah, I put your link in here. So this is her link. You all can get on over there, subscribe, and follow. Listen
Yes,
here. On
thank
that
you.
note, you are so welcome. It's time to drop everybody off in Queen City. Let's bounce.
Bye, girl.